Now, White Pine County Daily News with Wyatt Cox.
NKELY News, sponsored by Sahara Motors. Ready for all seasons? The Kawasaki Ridge XR Crew Limited HVAC side-by-side keeps you cool in the summer, dry in the rain, and warm in the winter. Conquer any trail, creek, or blizzard while staying comfortable the whole way. Check one out today at Sahara Motors. Look for a sunny sky today. The high of 68 degrees. Breezy conditions coming in on Wednesday, but all the rain will stay to our north again. Daylight saving time ended this past weekend. The twice-a-year time change remains controversial, many calling for it to end altogether. Sleep researchers say switching between daylight saving and standard time disrupts the body's natural rhythm, increasing risks for fatigue, accidents, and even heart problems. Some argued for permanent daylight saving time. History shows it doesn't work. Widespread problems in 1974 under President Nixon when it was tried then. It was quickly repealed after widespread complaints about dark winter mornings that resulted in a high number of traffic accidents and even problems with accidents involving school children. Experts say sticking with standard time year-round would better match human biology and improve public health. The Lock the Clock Act died in this past Nevada legislative session after not getting a vote in the Nevada Senate. Assembly Bill 81 would have allowed the state to remain on Pacific Standard Time year-round. It had passed with a bipartisan majority in the Assembly. Sheriff's Office releasing blotter reports for Wednesday and Thursday. On Wednesday, deputies assisted a stranded motorist on a state highway and handled a domestic battery case between siblings that was referred to juvenile probation. A two-vehicle crash at 8th Street East and Avenue M led to a citation for Daniel Gamendema of Ely for failing to yield at a stop sign. Deputies also checked on suspicious activity and a reported theft at a local motel. Stolen game console later recovered. A domestic dispute ended peacefully after both parties agreed to separate for the night. At a local casino, 38-year-old Brandlin Stotler of Ely arrested for a probation violation. Another person trespassed after causing a disturbance. John D. McLeod held without bail for probation violations. All persons named innocent until convicted in a court of law. On Thursday, deputies responded to several minor incidents, including a car alarm, a business cited for operating without a license, 2 school fights referred to juvenile probation, and a welfare check that confirmed the person involved was safe. Deputies also took reports of trespassing, property damage, and debris on a highway referred to Nevada State Police. Well, in other news over the weekend, after stops across northern Nevada, Capitol Christmas tree stopping in Ely this evening. The 53-foot red fir named Silver Bell, harvested from the Carson Ranger District. The tree has already made multiple stops, including in Carson City, Lovelock, and Elko. It will roll into Ely for a 5 o'clock appearance tonight at the Nevada Northern Railway. Silver Bell, this year's official U.S. Capitol Christmas tree, soon to take center stage on the west lawn of the Capitol, bringing a touch of Nevada's wilderness to the heart of the holiday season. A variety of activities taking place tonight during the tree stop in White Pine County before the tree heads south to Las Vegas and Flagstaff, Arizona. Then it'll head east toward the nation's capital. You can follow the progress of the tree online at uscapitolchristmastree.com. Ladycats Soccer team went to Dayton High School on Friday, came home Saturday night, state 2A champs. Ladycats swept Dayton 2-0 on Friday and then went to battle against Yarrington, finishing in a 2-all tie at the end of regulation, with the Ladycats scoring 2 penalty kicks to take the 2A state crown. Bobcats Soccer team fell in the first round to the eventual state champion, Dayton, 4-0 on Friday. They were eliminated from postseason play. The Ladycats Volleyball team heads to the 2A state tournament Friday after a marathon Saturday at GB Christian in Henderson. They finished second, but not for a lack of trying. In the first round rematch against Lincoln County, the Ladycats went to 5 sets against Lincoln County before pulling out the 3-2 win after a relatively fresh GB Christian, who swept Founders Academy in their first round contest 3-0. They fought hard but fell 3-0 to finish second in 2A Southern. GB Christian taking the crown. Now the Ladycats head back to Vegas on Friday to face 2A North top seed North Tahoe in a 3 p.m. contest at Sunrise Mountain High School in Las Vegas. That's coming up on Friday. Other news, child poverty in Nevada rose to 15% last year, 2 points above the national average, that according to a new report from the Ann E. Casey Foundation. Researchers claim the national rate nearly tripled since 2021 after Congress allowed pandemic-era family support programs expire. Foundation spokesperson Leslie Bossier says high poverty neighborhoods face greater risk for crime, poor school resources, and family stress that harm children's well-being. Report also shows major racial gaps, 7% poverty among white children compared to 21% for Latinos, 23% for black children. Analysts say current programs like tax credits and food assistance keep 68,000 Nevada kids out of poverty each year. And Peppers may be shocked to find Pibb instead. Dr. Pepper will no longer be served at venues controlled by Coca-Cola starting October 27th. Court order requiring Coke to drop the longtime beverage from its concession stands and restaurants. Affected locations include theater, stadium, resorts, and other food service venues where Coke handles drink distribution. Customers who expect Dr. Pepper at their next outing will instead find alternative sodas from the Coca-Cola lineup, in most cases, Mr. Pibb. Now, if you're planning to place a Dr. Pepper order at a cinema, amusement park, or sports arena in the coming weeks, you want to have a backup plan. Otherwise, you may have to have a Pibb, mister. For Sahara Motors, that's your morning news from the state of Nevada.
You see lots of commercials on television telling you to drive a little and save a lot. Dealers wanting you to drive to Salt Lake, Elko, Reno, and even Las Vegas. But ask them one question. What happens if there's a problem? Do you have to drive 3, 4, or even 6 hours to get service? Here at Sahara Motors in Ely, we service everything we sell right here in White Pine County. Shop here first, get our best deal, and you get that best deal by telling Shauna that Wyatt sent you by. Then if you want, shop other places. When you account for the drive, you'll find that it pays you to be a part of the Sahara Motors family. Stop by Sahara Motors, just about a mile north of Ely on US 93. Sahara Motors, we are White Pine proud.
Tell Shauna Wyatt sent you by.